Good morning. Well, yeah. But for some of you guys, you already up, depending on your location on Earth. So yeah, Earth Day to you all from my location. So I wanted to take this time. I'm taking like an hour off right now, waiting for something else. So just to talk about the importance of rest. Most of the time, we are like always going 100%, and sometimes more than that, which is fine. As we all know, today's life, you can't really make ends meet by just, doing your 9 to 5, depending on what you're doing as your main job. So, in order for you to always perform at your ultimate level at all time, you gotta take rest. I don't know how you end up doing that, but you always gotta manage to take that rest. It doesn't have to be all like 6 or 8 hour or whatever works for you. But your body definitely will tell you. So I have been driving for ride sharing. I started with Uber, and at the time, I there were times where I would drive the whole 12 hours straight, and then of course the app will shut down, and by that time, I'm literally forcing myself to keep my eyes open, and that is very dangerous. It is very dangerous, and you're no good to nobody at that point. You have people's life in your hand, and all that count. You gotta, I mean, you want to be responsible. So being tired to the point that you cannot function is not responsible. um, so with time, I have cut back on not how much I drove, but the timing, by kind of like always splitting it. So New Year's is about to come around the corner. I drove a little bit this morning. I may do some throughout the day, probably an hour or two, and then some later on tonight, and then so forth. So, always having like that break in between to give me a full rest. So when I'm on the roads, I'm not frustrated at the customers or riders that come in and out. Also, at the beginning of this, of course, I was just like you, whoever's watching this video, trying to get information, and I have came across a lot of negative information in regard to drivers who were experiencing burnout, um, lack of social life, and all that stuff. And now I am here to tell you that it depends on how you plan all that into your schedule. For example, I'm still, I usually like road biking. So over the week, not even the weekend, on Friday, I'll be out with a couple of my friends, road biking. Of course, I don't hang out with them all the time, but it's just that one time to take a break and do something that I love beside driving and making money. So making money, I'm sure you guys have already heard this ton of time, but don't make making money the one stop for all. Make happiness the one stop for all. As you do that, prioritize the things that are important, and see, also whatever is important will depend on the timing. So time yourself, prioritize everything, including your friends, family, hobbies, and also in my case, I'm still in school. On top of that, my next semester is about to start about a week from now. So yes, and of course, I still have my 9 to 5. So the bottom line is, in between all this stuff, I have always managed to rest. I have always managed to take time out. Um, so if you want to keep on driving for a longer time, forget about all the money you're gonna make today and spread that out, throughout, if you want to do this for a lifetime, something like that, just spread everything out. Don't focus so much that I got to get everything done today. You have a lifetime to get everything done. With that being said, have a good day, enjoy yourself, and always do it for happiness. Have a good one.